My name is Sabrina and I'm an artist. Right now I'm working on a second pink lion. The first pink lion was from the side and the one that I'm painting now is frontal. Well, Art Basel was actually my first big art show that I was actually present myself, so nothing has changed yet. I will just keep doing what I'm doing. I think the response was great, and if I learned one thing, it's to not change what I'm doing at the moment. The last show that I saw was Art Miami, and I thought it was very overwhelming, amazing, inspiring. I walked through it for about 4 hours until my feet were sore. I loved it. It was very, very, very inspiring. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a show that really surprised me. I see things that I find inspiring, and I see things that, you know, sometimes I didn't study art, so sometimes I wonder why is this in a big exhibition like that, but usually there is a story behind it, and usually there is a reason why the artist chosen to be there, and I like it. It's very amazing to me. My favorite place to see art should be Instagram. Instagram, because I think if you were expecting a certain gallery, for me it's not the perfect place to see art, because a lot of galleries are very selective with whom they choose to present their art. Obviously they need to keep in mind that they can sell it. For me, the commercial side of it takes away sometimes from the creativity. So for me, my favorite place to see art is Instagram, because that's where you see the purest form of art. You see kids drawing after school, or people that sit at home overnight paint something that comes to their mind after their day jobs, and they're just really passionate about it and they're inspired. And for me, that's the most beautiful form of art to see. You know what, actually, that would probably just be myself, because I learned this year. I left Cape Town in end of April, and I came to the United States for 3 months. And then I was in Europe for 3 months, and now I'm back here in the United States again. So I've painted this year in 6 different locations on 3 different continents. And the one thing that I learned from that is I don't necessarily need a studio, and I don't need anything besides myself, paints and brushes and canvases. It can be replaced wherever I am. So yeah, that's my answer to that. My ideas come from my own experiences. So originally, when I started to do art and sold it, it was commissioned work mainly. I did portraits of people's wedding pictures, or children, or pets, anything that someone would order from me to do. And my dream was to do something out of my own ideas, so create art that came from my own experiences or from something that was close to my heart. So that's what I'm realizing now, and it's, you know, it's really, yeah, I feel lucky that I'm able to do that. So I think I have ideas for the next decade, so I'm not going to run out of ideas. The last artwork I made was the pink lion. I made it in Germany, and I brought it here for the exhibition. Yeah, it was a long process of about 1 month, painting every single day. Yeah. First artwork I ever sold was a drawing of my dear friend Kim. She's in the UK, she's from London. And I drew her with yellow hair and red lips, and it was only for fun. But a different friend came to my house and actually saw it in my apartment and wanted to buy it, and I said that I didn't want to sell it because I did it out of joy. I didn't want to sell it. And so she said to me I should go and have it scanned and printed and sell her the print. And that's what I did, so that's how I sold my first artwork. People asking for free drawings. It's annoying. There's always so many people that ask in Instagram. Usually it's in an anonymous way, so no one will come up to me or call me and say, hey, can you do this for free? But on Instagram a lot of people ask, hey, can you draw me, can you draw this? And when I send them my pricing list, then they get very quiet. So, yeah. You know, for me it was only during Art Basel that I was here in Wynwood every day, and during that week I think the place that I was most of the time was the Wynwood Diner, because it was very close to the gallery where my stuff was exhibited. And yeah, I went there a lot, and they have really good, they have a very nice Nutella milkshake there. Yeah. I would like to go to San Francisco. Since last year I've traveled a lot in terms of my art career, and I went to London, I went to Amsterdam, I was in New York, and also here Miami, of course, with a very big art district. So I would really like to go to San Francisco, and I'm pretty sure I'll make that happen in 2018. Yeah. So I met an artist here in Miami that to me has to be my favorite living artist, because the way he lives his life and the way he approaches his art career is really how I wanted to do for myself. His name is Jude Papaloco de Guinness. He is in North Miami. He has a gallery there. It's called Jacmel Gallery. And he is a very, he's Haitian. He's been in Miami for over 30 years. His way of life is, everything is about his art. He lives his art. He is a very happy and passionate person. You can come there at any day, at any time, and he will be painting or working on something, and he is so happy and in peace with himself. And to me, that is my favorite living artist. Yeah. So I was very fortunate to travel through Southern and East Africa for 1 year. In 2008, I went to 11 different countries, and it was really, it was not in hotels or anything. I was with a group of people, and it was camping and in very remote places for a whole year. So you can imagine it was not always easy, but it was an experience of my lifetime. It changed my way of seeing the world. It changed me from the core, and it left a huge impact on me. To see what I saw then, to be part of the nature, to be feeling so small in our world. I mean, everything we have around us is created. We made that to our convenience, right? But if you're out there really and they call Africa the mother of the earth, because it's really where everything started, it changes your life. You really see things differently afterwards. And I was so fortunate to be seeing all of this. So this is my way to, first of all, give other people an option or the opportunity to see that part of my life through my eyes, and to make people aware that those things we cannot take for granted. The way the world is today is really, the days are counted for these animals to still be with us. Most of them are going to be extinct at some point if we keep going the way we're going. So for me, it's really a call to everybody in my own way of vibrant colors to raise awareness. Yeah.
What's the significance of the color pink in your work?
So pink, first of all, is to me a very happy color, a very positive color. It reminds me of my childhood, like Barbie dolls and bubble gums, you know. A very happy, positive color. It is also the color of protection and the color of vulnerability. So that is one of the reasons why I chose pink for the animals. The other reason is it's usually associated with girlishness or feminism. And I think what was a challenge for me in my work is to make an animal of such intensity and of such power, have that come through in the work without it looking girlish. So a lot of men that I ask if they like my work or what they see in my work, they actually admit to me, you know what, it doesn't look girlish. Like, I would put this in my house even though it's pink. So despite the color associations, it is not the typical girly thing. So that was a challenge.